Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Christian and this is my Camaro SS 1LE. Today we have a part we're going to install and I'm super excited about it because we've got all the smoked stuff on the back, the taillights, the black bow tie, but the problem is we've still got these red reflectors. And you guys have hounded me on these because everything else is black and these are still red, and I totally get it. So, Wildhammer was kind enough to go ahead and send me these rear reflectors, so we are going to install them and complete this back end with the full black and white look. So I'm super thankful to them about it. We are going to install these the proper way. It's an easy install, but it can be complicated. So what I'm gonna do is I want to clean up my Corsa axle back here. I think personally they stick out just a little too far, so I'm gonna get under there and I'm gonna clean them up. So while I'm doing that, I'm actually going to install the reflectors while I have this out. So for me, it's probably gonna be a little bit easier, but if you're not taking your axle back out, it could be a little complicated, but not impossible. So what we're going to do is we're just gonna jump right into it, get that axle back off, and then get these suckers installed. And that should pretty much complete the back end look. It's gonna look super good. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so moving under the car here, as you can see, mine's gonna be simple because I have the Corsa Extreme axle back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna unbolt the tips here and just pull the tips out. And then, let's see, if you're not doing that, what you're gonna have to do is get up in here. Right, let me see if I can get the light on it. Right there. You guys see that bolt right there? That's what we're gonna have to get out. So, if you're not taking your axle back off, you're gonna have to get a little screwdriver up in there and unscrew that, and then it should pop out the back, and then basically just do the complete opposite to put it back in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and unbolt my axle back to have easier access, and then we'll check back in. All right, checking back in, I actually ended up going ahead and taking the whole side out because, like I said, I wanted to clean it up anyway, so I'm gonna have to cut the pipe a little bit, so might as well take it all out, make it that much easier. So what we're gonna do, now that we have all the spaces, we're gonna jump under here. Let's get under here. And now you can see very easily the screw right there. Just a Phillips. So we're gonna unscrew that, and then there's a little clip right there. So once we have this unscrewed, we can pop it out, and then we're gonna pop the new one in. So let's go ahead and unscrew this and get it out, get the stock one out. Check it out. It's out. All right, so now it is out. Super easy to get out once you're under here. Let's see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just kind of clean up in there. It's a little dirty. So I'm gonna clean it up and then we'll install the new one. All right, got it cleaned up. It's looking good. So Wildhammer actually provides you with new hardware here. So we're going to go ahead and use this. What I'm gonna do to make it easier is I'm actually going to fish the screw through the back end here first, and then I'll take the new one and put it on and just kind of push them together, and it should just screw in perfectly. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and do it. Super clean. All right, and just like that, it is installed. And man, that looks a lot better than the red one we used to have. Let's see if I can find it. So you can see just the comparison there. A lot better. And it matches the overall just theme of the car. So super happy with that. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and do the same exact thing on this side. Make it look just like that. Same steps, we're gonna take the axle back off and just make a lot of room so we can get in there extremely easily. And that should be it, be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump over there and do the same thing, and then we'll check back in with you once I have that done, and we will take a final look. All right, checking in here, got the second one out, and the new one is right here. So same thing over here as we did on that side. As you can see, I already got the axle back on there. A lot cleaner, it's pushed in a lot more. They were sticking out like that far, man. So super clean looking now, got that side all done. I will say on this side, for whatever reason, let me hop under here and I'll show you what I'm about to tell you. But for whatever reason, the little gap right here is a lot thinner on this side. So it's a little bit harder to get in there. I ended up, I was using this on the other side, and I ended up having to get a screwdriver with a little bit of a thinner wand to get in there. But same process, just get it in there, get it unscrewed, and it just falls out. So what I'm gonna do now is get the new screw and washer put in this side, and then same thing, I'm gonna push some pressure from the back side there and just screw it in, and we should be good to go. That should be it on this. So let's go ahead and jump in and get that installed. All right, I did want to give a little tip here. So since this one was so much more thin for whatever reason, I did put the bigger screwdriver in there just to kind of pry it and hold it open. So that way it's easier that I can get the screw in and work a little bit easier. So that's just a little tip that I am doing. But if yours is, you know, not small, then just go ahead and do it the regular way. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, everybody, so I have completed the install of the rear reflectors from Wildhammer Motorsports. Shout out to them. These look amazing, and I think they're like 30 bucks, so it's kind of a no-brainer. They look so good, especially if you do the GM smoked taillights. But go ahead and take a look. Got that side in as well. Man, they just look phenomenal. So good. So that is pretty much gonna do it for the install. Like I said, it's a super easy install. It's literally one screw per side, but they are hard screws to get to. So, you know, do what you need to do to get to them, but super easy. So that's gonna do it for today's upload. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe and hit that like button. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this axle back all put back together and looking nice and clean. And we'll see you next time. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.